Brah. What is really going on with you today? Bruh, you got a dumbass audience that follow you and believe any fucking thing that you say, Brian. You are so used to these dummies not fact checking nothing you say and you posting it up and they believe everything you say. Bruh, you live in fucking Dayton, Ohio, motherfucker. Why would the Cincinnati, Ohio Police Department get involved with what you and I got going on? You threw that shit against the wall because guess what? Dayton police already told you. I know what they told you. He has not committed a crime. He's in Detroit. You in Ohio. So until he commit a crime towards you, or you can prove that he committed a crime towards you or your home, there's nothing we can do about it, Bri. I already know, Bri. I already know what was told to you. So checkmate again, bitch. Remember, you was just online yesterday crying. Well, the police ain't gonna do nothing to Rail. He's gonna get away with doing this to me and this and that. You was just crying that shit yesterday, Bri. Checkmate again, Bri. Let me explain something to you, Brian. I could be on a live and somebody can walk up to your porch, knock on your door, and blow your shit out, turn around and walk away. I'm on live. So how would that affect me and put me in any trouble? And I'm right here at home. Let me bump it up a little bit more, one more notch for you, Bri. I could be standing right across the street from your trailer park and somebody knock on your door, drag your fat ass out the house, and beat the fuck out you. And I'm sitting right across the street watching. And you know what you're going to tell the police? I was right across the street watching. You know what they're going to do? Nothing. Because they're going to say, did he touch you? No. Did he knock on your door? No. Well, what do you want us to do to him? Because he didn't do it. Do you got evidence on who did it to you? Can you ID him? So you just laying there with your ass whooped, Brian. For what, Brian? The list goes on and on and on of how many people want to fuck you up. If you got killed tomorrow, Brian, or you got killed tonight walking out your house, there's nothing that no one could really basically do because you got so many fucking enemies. The list go on and on and on and on and on and on down the street of how many people want to fuck you up and want to kill you. So once again, Brian, there will be so many people that the police will have to investigate before they even get to me, Brian. And then guess what? When they get to me, they're going to have to talk to my lawyer. So once again, what do you got, Brian? So you come with this old bogus ass bullshit, stepping it up a notch about the feds. Bruh, you do remember that I have a family member that is a part of the federal government, right? So what you did was you went and Googled the number and put that up there for your people to call. That ain't how that worked, bruh. There's no officer assigned, no federal agent assigned to a case because there isn't no case. The federal government is not going to waste their time looking at some silly ass YouTube drama. But, however, ladies and gentlemen, let's just take his lead, right? Why don't y'all follow Full On Drama's lead, and why don't all you ladies who have proof of video clips, screenshots, emails, text messages from Brian harassing you guys, why don't you guys send that shit over to the feds? And I think that Brian would catch a case way much more quicker than I would catch a case. He would catch 5 or 6 cases before I catch a case. I wouldn't catch a case. You know why the feds would not even look at me, Brian? I have not showed or flashed one gun on the internet. I have not showed any dope on the internet. All my dope convictions I talk about, or dope that I was dealing back in the day, those crimes are over 10 years old, Brian. And so I beat the statute of limitation. Brian, I haven't sold cocaine in over what? 16, 17 years, Brian? Maybe longer than that. So where are we going with this, Brian? I've been a tax-paying citizen for over 15 years, Brian. I pay my taxes on my homes, Brian. I pay my taxes on my business. So, Brian, I do not have any outstanding liens or anything from the federal government, Brian. So where are we going with this, Brian? Some of my shit ain't even in my name, Brian. That's what you call being smart, you dumb motherfucker. Something you have no knowledge of being because you are too dumb. But it has just really appeared to me, Brian, that you are a fucking queer. You are a homosexual fag. I think you are bi-curious and you suck dick and get fucked in your ass by men. Because you do a lot of shit that's very questionable, Brian. Shit that bitches do. You got a lot of bitch tendency in you, Brian. You act like a woman. You're like a woman that loves to get beat on. You's a fucking fag, you queer ass motherfucker. But Brian, don't worry. I'm still working on getting you evicted up out of them trailer parks. The paperwork, I already started my shit on that, Brian. So let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, over at the Dayton estate where Brian lives, Brian put down a deposit on that trailer. He does not outright own that trailer, so Brian can still be evicted out of that trailer. Newsflash again, ladies and gentlemen, Brian's name is nowhere on the paperwork. Nicole is the owner of that trailer. Nicole Purdy is the owner of that trailer, not Brian St. John. Brian's name is nowhere on there. He's a live-in motherfucker there, but Nicole is the one that got the income. Brian, you're under the table working bitch. That's what you are. And collecting pandemic unemployment. So tell the people the truth, from real unemployment to this fake ass pandemic unemployment shit. You will not, pandemic unemployment will not show up under real unemployment, you dumb bitch. And you just clearly stated that you will be getting unemployment to December. That's pandemic unemployment, you dumb fag. So where are we going with that, Brian? Brian, you are a loser. I love when you post videos because guess what? You don't fact check your shit and you forget the lies you tell. Remember you said you got a daughter that had a full ride to Duke? That was a lie. She's a bobcat, bitch. She's still in Ohio. You see, you lie about shit for no reason, Brian. And guess what, Brian? Quiet as it's kept, I'm going to have your daughter on my show. And your daughter's going to explain how much of a piece of shit you is, and she ain't got nothing to do with your fat ass. Checkmate again, bitch.